standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
I gotta believe.
I don't wanna know if ただ真実なら I don't wanna know 知らなくらいいいのに Why 気づけば I came too far 止まらない感じるこの予感は The new beginning 未知の領域今を切り開くんだ I gotta believe Turn it on そっとエキサイ高鳴るエキサイ心が導くあの場所へ駆け抜けていくだけ I'm on a mission right now I'm on a mission right now エキサイ答えはエキサイ答えはこの手の中進むべきライフ生きてくだけ Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes, you can. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. I don't think it's the OBS update necessarily. Good God. Hey, we're gonna do the intro again for a moment. I see what happened. So what happened was that I was so perplexed because I had the right microphone and I could see the microphone was moving in the output and all that. So what I did was I had the tracks, because of the recordings I've been doing recently for the vocal covers and all that, I changed the way the tracks are so that my voice is a separate track, and I guess it wasn't taking that track in. I don't know why. I don't know why it wasn't taking track number 2. So I'll disable myself. You couldn't hear me there for a moment, did you? Oh yeah, okay. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm gonna make a little test right here. Hold on. Let me do a little test. Let me play a track or something. Let's see. I'm gonna play an instrumental track and I'm gonna try to sing over it. Yeah. I'm sorry about the technical issues. My God, it's such a scuffed week. I'll tell you what I was talking about. I was talking about those things. Thank you, Weaver. Thank you so much, everyone. And Darnov, thank you. Also, thank you, everybody, for being here. I did say that, but you didn't hear me. Let me play an instrumental track. I want to see how the timing is. Let's see. I'm not gonna sing. This is just a test. Not really singing. God, it move. Whoa, don't say no, just lay more. Don't say no, just lay more. Survival, you gotta move. Oh, okay, I couldn't even hear me there. Yeah. Oh, okay, I couldn't. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to hear myself there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I think the timing is still okay. It's so weird. I always have to set my Blue Yeti to like minus a lot. My Blue Yeti in the advanced audio properties, the sync offset is at minus 40. The previous microphone I had the ATR 2100 was at minus 55 ms. I don't know why it comes so late. I get these weird mic issues. Also in Audacity, but Audacity has them differently. Like, I can see the timing as I sing it. Most of the songs I've been recording have been in Audacity. By the way, if you're interested as to what the hell I'm talking about, check out my Twitter and my TikTok. And you'll see the latest vocal covers I've been doing. It's been one every day, so I've been absolutely busy. But let's do this right. Damn it. Let's do this right. The multi-dimensional portal is open, blah, blah, blah. I am your host, Konnichigen. I am your host, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Kaiden, a very, very busy Kaidol, a very busy idol that has a scuffed week this week. Partly because my schedule has been all over the place. And yeah. Terrible Mike, yeah. Oh, Michael, why do you have to be so problematic? Oh, Michael, get your shit together. Anyway, I did say that intro. Sorry if the intro is a little bit scuffed today. But yeah, we are back in March. I am back to my regular outfit. I'm no longer the multi-dimensional maid. We are gonna have another subathon at the end of March. Let's see how that one goes. It could be 0 subs, it could be 100 subs. You never know. But I'm prepared for every eventuality when it comes to that one. Eventuality? Is that an actual word? Anyway. Now, yes, Weaver, Bonbon, Darnolf, everybody else, I'm formally welcoming you now to the stream, yeah. I am an idol, my friends, without a manager. And so my schedule has been all over the place. We are a little bit late today. We had those technical issues, and well, yesterday's stream was unfortunately cancelled. No problem, Weaver. And I really wanted to have yesterday's Master Duel stream. There have been some changes happening to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel recently that looked really interesting, but we'll see. We'll see if I can do that on the stream or if I just end up doing it off the stream. I haven't been playing it as much, firstly because I don't have as much time, because I've been so busy with the vocal covers. It takes so much work to do them. Also because I get a little bit of misses here and there, but some things surprisingly are more difficult than they seem on the surface. It's gonna get easier as I get to the older songs, because those songs are more simple, and also because I'm streamlining the process more. But yeah, like I need to have my voice like at a certain level, you know. I feel like today I may not be able to record any songs because my voice might be spent after the stream. What I try to do is to record them in bulk. So I recorded a couple songs yesterday too, which are the songs all the way until Sunday. There's still like over 30 songs left or something. It's a lot. But I'm gonna do my best with it. I hope I don't miss any days, you know. Life gets in the way and all that and makes me miss any days. Hey, it's called a challenge for a reason. Few people, I think, will be able to fulfill it. Few people are taking part in it, but I am paying attention to the hashtag there on Twitter. I have it right there. TweetDeck is wonderful for that. So I'm able to keep track of every single one, and I'm retweeting as many as I can in the Kamen Rider Daily account. So that has been great to do. What was I gonna say? That has been mostly the bulk of my activities here this week, and it's really what March is gonna be like for me. That's the big project for March. For April, what are we gonna do for April? Well, the month is just getting started. It's only the 3rd day, and I'm already saying about plans for April. Well, I can tell you 2 things that I did say on the announcement yesterday. No, 2 days ago for the welcome to March, sorry. One, Miss Weaver, the top gifter, he told me that after I asked him to have a LOTRO stream, so as the top gifter, he gets to choose a game or more for me to do for a live stream, and because of the amount of subs he gave, I think 6 hours. I mean, I don't have like a specific amount. It's not like 10 subs an hour or something like that. It's just, you know, 6 hours I think will do. 12 hours would be too much because if the subathon is successful again, that's what it's gonna be like at the end of the month. Now, here's the thing. I am not at the moment planning to have a monthly subathon. I am savvy to this. Don't think I don't understand how the subs work there. I think monthly is a bit too ambitious at my current level. Maybe it's the right thing for me to do and I'm making a mistake. But for now, what I'm going to do is do what I call the seasonal subathon. Now, last month was different. Welcome back, Weaver. I was just talking about the stream we're gonna do. We're gonna schedule a stream this month. I'm gonna see if it's possible next week. Next week, I already know, it's also gonna be a Wednesday to Friday week. Because of also, not just the Kamen Rider Challenge thing, but I have some remodeling done around the house, around the building, this Monday and Tuesday. So I definitely won't be able to stream like that. So with that in mind, we should have another Wednesday to Friday week, 3 days in a row like that. I'm hoping one of those days can be a LOTRO day. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday. We'll see. But I really need to get the schedule put together. I need a manager. I need a manager for my idol activities. Yes. And, well, the other thing is the subathon. Is what I call the seasonal subathon. I like to do it partly because this is the way they actually are when it comes to the weather, when it comes to nature. Partly because I like this amount of time. I do them by 3 months. So as an actual season, I guess you could say, just not matching the actual calendar seasons. So the first season of 2022, January, February, and March, is going to conclude this month. So it will be the start of a new season starting on April. Which will be the first stream of April? Let me see. Considering that we have the same schedules as usual, I think in the subathon should be on a Saturday or something like that though. So it's not gonna be like Monday or Wednesday, the 28th or the 30th of March. The first day of April is a Friday, but nothing is gonna happen on Friday, April 1st. No. Nothing happens on that day. Absolutely nothing happens. Nothing of any importance happens on April 1st. Do not watch this channel. Do not come to twitch.tv/Kaiden. Nothing is gonna happen that day. Nothing. So I guess the first day of April is gonna be a different one. I don't know what the first day of the season is gonna be, but, well, anyway, what the hell do I mean by a season? What am I even gonna do that's gonna be different? Well, I'm thinking of a new outfit. I think we can do a new outfit for April. Of course, I can switch between that outfit and this outfit here that you're seeing with me here. I wonder if I should have any accessories on myself. You know, anything on the head, any sort of accessories that I think would fit me. But I don't see anything that would fit me, honestly. I am not the type to wear a hat like this, maybe. I have been thinking, though. I am thinking that maybe a fun sub redemption, you know, if you sub to the channel, would be to get me to wear a hat for, I don't know, 10 minutes? Or if you give a sub, you also get to choose that, and there's different types of hats. You can choose one, or I could download a one because, you know, it can be in a PNG style and it can easily be done like that. So I already have a couple of different crowns. I have a chef hat. I have... Man, we really need to play Chef Squad again. I forgot about that. I have a Mario hat, I think? I don't remember, but yeah. Or it could be something else. It could be shades. When it comes to the shades, I think... I don't know if I would do that with a PNG or if I would do that with another model. Because I actually have a model with sunglasses on. So, those of you OGs who remember the live-action prequel will remember that shades used to be a thing I did, right? Sunglasses on all the time. Hey, I still love that look, but this is closer to my true self. So, anyway, that's all the stuff I wanted to say there. It is the Welcome to March. It's the first stream of March. Not the way I intended to do it, of course. I was hoping we would have the stream yesterday. But regardless, we are here, and I am so excited to continue the adventure with the minstrel singing superstar named after yours truly. So let's launch the Lord of the Rings Online. I do have the game updated. Well, I mean, I opened the launcher yesterday, and I just left it in the background. I didn't even see what it did. By the time I saw it, it was already on the login screen, you know, the one where you have to put your password and username. So I assume it is all updated. Yeah, I think there was an update, but I don't even remember. As long as it's all updated right now. Yeah, and also we got delayed today. Speaking of which, we got delayed today because I've been having issues uploading things to Twitter. Here and there it tells me at the very end, I hate it that it tells me at the very end that some of your media failed to upload. So, the 30 Kamen Rider Challenge, the two places where I'm uploading that right now are Twitter and TikTok. When it comes to YouTube, by the way, I have a nice new YouTube video today. I was considering doing that as a YouTube short, but I decided against it because I want it to be like fully horizontal like that. I want you to see the whole Friends scene like that. I think I would later upload that to TikTok when I'm done with the challenge over there. But anyway, you know, watch that every morning. If you don't know what it is, just take a look at it. It's about 30, 40 seconds long. Anyway. Not to YouTube right now, because what I'm hoping to do is to put together every single one of the 38 songs or so that they're going to be in one video. However, I will need to run a lot of copyright checks, which I have been running now. There was something funny that happened when I did the copyright check from Kamen Rider Build's opening. There's a part of the song in which I go, at the end of the song, Hibikuyo! And YouTube took that part that goes, Yo. And it thinks that it's this song by an artist called Pedro Fernandez. I assume it's a Latin American artist or a Spanish artist, and his song, I don't remember the name of the song. But yeah, Pedro Fernandez. And okay. Okay. It was so funny. I need to take a screenshot or something of that. He was like, what the heck do you think you're talking about? And I have a little bit of an echo there at the end too. Like, I added an echo effect because the original song has something like that. So maybe, you know, the algorithm, the AI, whatever, something got confused there. And it thinks that Pedro Fernandez sang a Kamen Rider opening theme, whoever he is. So congratulations. We're going international now. Oh, man. Oh man, that's hilarious. That was hilarious. Oh, you have completed the deed. See your deed log for more information. You can access your deed log by accessing the start menu located in the lower left corner of the bottom bar. Alright. Is it me or is the... Oh, I was gonna say the music is too low. I know I have it set to a lower audio level. Yeah, let's do 0.50. You'd be surprised. You might think, Gaiden, that's too low, but... You'd be surprised, it gets quite loud later, especially during battle. And so, Yeah, I really want my voice to be heard the most over it, but if you think the game audio is too low, of course let me know. Just like when I was muted, always let me know of those issues. Since there was an update to OBS and I've been doing a lot of tinkering here and there for the recent vocal covers and all that, there are some things here and there that I may get wrong. And because I've been so scoffed, I ran the stream in a hurry too. Oh yeah, the other problem I didn't mention with Twitter. It takes a long time for things to upload. That's why I had to delay it, because it was taking so long. I started uploading it again after it told me it couldn't be uploaded for whatever reason. An hour earlier, so the hour where the stream was supposed to start, I started uploading it again. And then it was like 40 minutes later that it finally uploaded. Something like that. It was insane. Hello, Adam. Hello, brother. ¿Cómo estás, hermano? Hey, I was talking about how the YouTube AI copyright detector confused this, a part of the Kamen Rider build opening, just a very small part, with a song by Pedro Fernandez. Do you know who Pedro Fernandez is by any chance? It was so funny. So I don't know.
Praise
Those sorts of things can happen. Ah, hello there. We have not had time to get acquainted. My name is Carnivore, and you are?
Will you hear my sorrows?
I have heard that you are well-traveled. Perhaps you have seen my son Avorthal on your journeys. I received a message from him saying that he was coming from Duilon to visit, but he has not yet arrived. That is most unlike him. In his journeys here, he oft speaks with the travelers along the road and visits the Vale of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒 with a friend of his, a dwarf named ℂ𝕒l. ℂ𝕒l watches the road and helps a few dwarf travelers who come to ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒. Perhaps Avorthal is speaking to him now and has simply forgotten the time. Would you seek him? Head across the woods southwest of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕒 to the Vale of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕒𝕒. There is a small camp of elves there. If you do not find Avorthal there, perhaps you will find ℂ𝕒l. If so, speak to ℂ𝕒l and see what news he may have of Avorthal. You think so? Really? I never heard of him. Well, if it is a he, you never know. But yeah, I don't remember the name of the song. It's the little part in the end of the build opening where it goes Hibikuyo at the very end, the yo, and because it has a little echo effect, Mexican singer, okay, it has a little echo effect, and I added the echo effect to my voice because the original has it. I've been learning so much about Audacity doing these covers, by the way, about both Resolve and Audacity. I've been improving my skills, so that's one of the best things. Is the ball racist? No, I don't think so. No, it was just that little part that it got confused. I gotta listen to the song. I gotta take a look at the song name again. It's right there. It's right there in the copyright claims. I've been checking them individually.
Will you stay a moment?
And yeah. No, I don't think it's anything to do with racism. I mean, I was singing in Japanese. Our time is, well, a little bit of English, but that last part is in Japanese. But anyway. Our time is closing in this land. Soon we will be but legend and memory to the mortals who will remain upon these shores. While we are still here, however, we must do what we can to ensure that these lands remain safe and beautiful. The preservation of the land is why I have come to the port of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕒. My brethren and I have been looking into recent events in a glade to the north. I am here to enlist any willing to go there and assist us in discovering the source of an infestation of sickle flies among the trees to the west and southwest of the port. If you are willing, remove the threat of the sickle flies from the trees and report to Avorlas at ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕒 to the southwest. You know, another great skill that comes into play as a singer / VTuber is hold on, let me make a note here. Is breathing more. Something I didn't do before that I'm doing now. Oh, Japanese and Spanish, those languages are so alike. Well, I think the thing that they have alike, the only thing that I see alike with them, Adam, is the just the sort of fluidity. Well, at least they have it more of a similarity between each other, between, say, Spanish and English, right? Like, you know, like the way the R's are. Very soft R's you can have sometimes. Hashtag sarcasm? Okay. I didn't realize. No, yeah, the only thing I see them alike, I guess, is the way you can flow between words, and that's it. What do you have for me, ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕦? Greetings, I heard you were back in the area, and I have written a letter of commendation for you. Others you helped have pitched in what they could and placed it all in a nice gift box. Be sure to collect and read the letter from the gift box, then seek out ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 and ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 or Bogey Deep Delver outside ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 Hall. Lord Dwelling of the Longbeards. Thank you, Lord Dwelling. So this is maybe like years later, right after the introduction. So he remembers me, and boom, he sends me this. That's so nice of him. Of course, he's the Lord for a reason. He's an outstanding individual, truly fitting to be Lord of the Blue Mountains. Let's see what we have here. Yes, the novice introduction thingy. A fragile whistle that can be used to summon a rideable horse. I may as well use it, you know? I may as well use it. I mean, I can just destroy it and I will not lose anything from it, because I have the mounts and all that, as you saw. What do we have here? Outfitting yourself and others. I can definitely destroy this. I know that. Thank you very much. Yes, gift for a starting adventurer. Letter of commendation. Oh, 90-second ad break. I forgot. Be it known that I, ℠𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠, Lord of the Longbeards of the Blue Mountains and Steward of ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 Hall, write this on behalf of ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠. I fought alongside ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 to stop a dangerous and unearthly ritual from taking place, the resurrection of Skorgrim, King of the Dour Hands of Old, by the gaunt Lord Ivar the Bloodhand. Should it be within your power, please give ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 some measure of welcome and thanks for all that was done. ℠𝕠𝕠𝕠, Lord of the Longbeards of the Blue Mountains, Steward of ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 Hall. Apparently ℠𝕠𝕠𝕠 remembers well the travels you and he had together. Seek out ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 at ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 or Boggy Deep Delver to see what this letter will yield. I would be very glad to. Thank you, Lord ℠𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠. My comrade in arms. I was gonna say my friend, but do we really know each other that much? Maybe we can call each other friends. I like to think ℠𝕠𝕠𝕠 as a dwarf and as a fighting dwarf type that he is. Or at least that's how he was portrayed in the movies. I don't remember the book as much, but you know, he would call anybody that he fought alongside a friend immediately, right? Lord ℠𝕠𝕠𝕠 of the Longbeards.
Sweet-eyed melon.
Your name is well known, ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠. Of course it is, I'm a superstar. It is not often that a hero of your stature visits me. I will honor you as Lord ℠𝕠𝕠𝕠 honors you. Please accept these as a token of welcome in these lands. Speak with me again and look among my wares. You may find something there to your liking, and I will gladly barter for what you desire. So yeah, these tokens of salutation, I think I want the... You should name a character superstar? Ah, but not in Middle-earth. I think it's too obvious. I don't think... even outside of LOTRO, it's too... I don't like it. I don't like it for the name of a person. Maybe if I ever name a ship somewhere, or some sort of object, something like that. For example, I remember the Superstar Crossbow of the Multiverse. I may still have that with Bolston. Oh, Superstar in Elvish. I don't know if there's a way to say super. But I would be very interested to see something like that, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more elves though, Adam. The remaining characters are 2, a brawler, and a warden, which are a hobbit and a dwarf respectively, but I do like what you're saying there. I could have a sort of elvish language from Tamriel in ESO, for one of the other elves. The Dwemer, or... no, the Dwemer. Are the Dwemer the wood elves or the dwarves? I don't remember. Anyway, the novice's mark. Yeah, I don't need to barter for anything else. Well, the lesser Atlas essences will be of help. Let's see. Yes, we want to equip this bad boy for as long as we can. It's until level 15, I think. Let me take a look at it. Where is it? Where is it? Novice's mark. Wait, there's a cooldown. Oh, yeah, I have to keep using it, I think. Or do I? No, I don't. It's there. I'm gonna put it here anyway, just in case. Maximum level 15. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, what else? The Atlas essences are here, but I also want to have these ones. It's around this upper right corner of these bars that I put the potions, mostly. Navy dice, okay. My beautiful violet dice. Oh, yes. This music brings good memories. Oh, yes, Adam, I know. It's one of my favorite songs in the game. Although, as you know, as you may or may not know, I haven't gotten very far in the game. The farthest I've been is Mirkwood. You know, alcoholism. My name is Kaiden and I'm an alcoholic, but but yeah. Let's see. I was gonna do something else. No, I think not. We can go and do the quests now. Yeah, we can go and do the quests. I feel like I was gonna do something else, but no. I always feel like I forgot to do something anyway. You know me. And if you don't, welcome to the multidimensional madhouse. Is your host that forgets things, the multidimensional Tajigen Kaiden. Welcome. But hey, also, check out YouTube today. I uploaded a nice little short video. Not a YouTube short, but a short video. I wanted to make it a regular video because I wanted to have the full resolution rather than just vertical. I'll definitely be uploading some YouTube shorts in the future. Some of them will be the same as I upload on TikTok. Some of them will not. We shall see. And it's about something you should watch every morning. Morning's here, the morning's here, sunshine is here. What time is it right now, actually? It's noon? Okay. Still though, the sky is clear, the morning's here. Morning's here, get into gear, breakfast is near. The dark of night has disappeared. That's from Friends. And I actually got to learn that it comes from a song by ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒𝕚𝕒. I'm not sure if I said the name right, but ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒, which I think is called Feel So Good. They kind of took the melody from that and made it something there. Friends, the series. Joey Tribbiani, you know? Yeah, Friends. The second thing you said, amigos, that's right. Oh my gosh, I've never seen a Spanish dub of Friends. It would be so funny to see them call it amigos. I haven't done the SOTOR expansion yet. I've had problems with the game and it will crash all the time. So I put it to the side. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, Adam. Oh, jeez. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. I hope you heard the claps. You always... No. That's something you have to do. I'm sorry, but that's law. You're breaking the law if you're not doing it. Every time you hear that initial verse, you have to do the claps. You have to do the claps unless you don't know them. Then it's justified. But if you know them, you have to do them. Otherwise, you're gonna be jailed. You're gonna be fined. You're breaking the law. It's I don't make the rules. I'm sorry. You have to do it. Either in the chat like Adam just did, or you just did them IRL yourself. Or in your mind, that's fine if you're not able to do it. But you have to do it. That's how it is. I don't make the rules. I don't know the rest of the lyrics of the song, actually. I literally just know the verse. I know the melody, though, but... yeah, I'd have to see the lyrics. That makes me think maybe I should do a small vocal cover or something of Friends. That would be kind of fun. But I don't know why I'm also leaning towards like a meme for it. Oh, are you gonna put the lyrics on there, Bacon? Da 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 something way. But yeah, you know, just that scene from Season 4, Episode 19, if I'm not mistaken. I looked it up because I wanted to credit the full episode there on the description. It's so cool, man. Your life's a joke, you're broke, your low life's DOA. I actually thought they were saying something way. Something way, so I got it wrong. Your life's a joke, you're broke, your love life's DOA. Okay. Funny, we're just chilling, singing Friends songs while we're just slaying sickle flies with a... what do I have, a sword? With a blade and a lute. That's what being a minstrel is like, you see? We sing while we slay, baby. Oh yes, that's what the minstrel life is like. Oh, the first line has way. Maybe I got it wrong, yeah. Oh, there's gotta be an ABC file of the Friends theme. Yeah, there's gotta be. Now you just make me think. I actually have this big bulk of files of... I don't know what happened to my Java though, because I haven't been able to open the ABC files. I may need to reinstall it or something, but... I have this big pack of ABC files from the Blue Mountains Regiment. They are songs that the Blue Mountains band plays. It probably needs to be updated. I don't know if O'Malley and company have added any new files on it, but I probably need to update it with new songs that they have added. Mostly members have converted MIDIs to ABC files. Some of them are original songs. Well, not original songs, but like songs they made from scratch. There may be original songs in there, and there's also other songs that they've taken from somewhere else. There are a few that I myself converted from MIDI to ABC, from mostly Sonic video games, because they turned out so well. What kind of slaying we talking about here? We sing while we slay. You interpret that whichever way you like, Miss Weaver. What was it? First we lay and then we slay? First we slay and then we lay? That's what I said last time, something like that. Hey, yeah, first you slay and then you lay, you know? Let's take a different context for that. Go and do your stuff. Go and do your work on the day. On the things you want, of course. Hustle, but not in an unhealthy way, because I know this has been taken really far as of late. But you know, the hustle. Do your hustle and slay, and then you can lay, as in lay down. You can rest. He's laying those ladies. Ah, yes I am. Yes I am. Hold on. Yes, he is laying those ladies. Ah, look at that. Yes. Do we have the hero pose? Okay, yeah, I don't have... I need to get the hero pose with this character. Yeah, it's not something you can get immediately. And we're getting the deeds for Elf Rune's exploration. There you go. Oh, yes, we are. Of course. I'm a singing superstar that travels all over Middle-earth. Singing while I slay.
I am at your service.
Hey, I'm still waiting here for a Vorthal. He requested I meet him here at the Vale of ℠𝕠𝕟𝕤 and has yet to arrive. I meant to enter the Vale myself, but the elves make me not enter, and being that a Vorthal is not here to speak for me, I dare not risk angering them. I am sorry that I cannot be more help to you or Lord Gardevoir.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
It is not like a Vorthal to be late, at least not without sending word, nor to put aside his usual habits. Still, he has spent much time in contemplation in recent days. When a Vorthal decides solitude for quiet thought, he spends much time beneath the wide trees in this vale. Perhaps he is amongst them now, unbeknownst to anyone. Will you go there and find him? I would, of course, but I shall not defy the will of the elves. Make your way into the Vale of ℠𝕠𝕟𝕤 and search for any signs of a Vorthal. I pray you find him hale and hearty, but if not, perhaps you'll find some sign of him, even just his pack. If I recall correctly, you don't find him, you find the pack. But let's see if I'm remembering correctly.
Megovanen.
Lenin had you fighting back the sickleflies. Good. It has become necessary to drive them out of the forest, lest they kill the trees. Your aid will be welcome here, Kaiden, but there is much to do. Let's get the knife, yeah.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Your arrival heralds a time of hope. We have yet to discern what caused the wolves to empty into this valley. Perhaps with your assistance, we will soon learn the reasons behind the invasion. The two other Glade Wardens here, Glavrol... Whoa, that's a tough name to read. Glavrolnan and ℠𝕠𝕠𝕠 will explain the tasks that I set before them. See to their requests and earn their favor, and you shall have mine. Let me try to read that name again. Glavrolnan. Try saying that 3 times fast. Glavrolnan. Ugh. His name, look at that name. Glavrolnan. Wow. Our efforts here are to recover the land from this new threat, that is clear. We are also here at the behest of our kinsman. In Kellondim, there is a Vinter who wants only to make a final offering to store enough wine to survive our journey to the west. Ah, priorities. I have offered to recover enough wood to build such a cask. You will need to search the wood in this vale for wood that has not been spoiled by the sickleflies or the wolves. Return to me when you have collected enough sturdy pieces of wood, and I will grant you my favor. You know, to be fair, I would be doing the same if with tea. As an elf, well, if I were an elf, I was gonna say, I am an elf. Here I am. Here I am. You can see me right here. It's in the name. It's in the name. This is a nice screenshot, by the way. Let's take a screenshot there. But yeah, I would be doing the same with tea, honestly. Like, let's explore the best tea from the Shire. I'm sure there's great tea here too, though. I heard there's a nice red tea that they do in the... Wait, which one was it? Eregion? There's a quest where you have a bunch of red tea that somebody can make for you daily. Elvish names, man, they say they don't know how to pronounce them themselves. Could be the case, yeah. Sometimes it happens, but not just with Elvish names, to be fair. When I generate names, you've seen it. If you've been in the character creation streams, like last time, maybe. When I create names and I generate them, I try to go for names that I can pronounce. So if I encounter a name that is difficult for me to pronounce, I'm not gonna use it.
Mind my words, traveler.
Make of Annen, minstrel. I overheard your discussion with Ovorlas and hope that you are willing to assist us. This vale was once a place of inspiring beauty, where we could come and commune with nature. It has fallen far from those days since the incursion of those wolves. Let me say something though, this still looks very beautiful. Look at the trees in here. The white and the pink trees. I was admiring that for a moment there, so if this is how it is when it's falling off, and I mean also these hyacinth-like flowers that they have here. Thank you, Animal Crossing, for teaching me names of flowers. Yeah, these flowers that are purple and pink, violet, pink, of course I love them. Not just because of that shade, but they look great by themselves. If this is how it looks when it's falling far from those days, as she's saying, imagine how it looked in its prime. Wow, it's a very good looking valley. It's a very good looking place. It is unclear where the wolves came from or why they chose to dwell in this valley, but it is clear that they must be removed to ensure that nature can return to its balance. Enter the valley and destroy the wolves to ensure the future of the valley. Return to me when you have completed this task and you will have earned my favor. Did you see that person there? They look totally the same as I do right now. Look at them! Look at them! It's a carbon copy of me right now. Are they a minstrel too? Hold on. They're a rune keeper. Okay. It's also because they have light armor as well. That's so funny. If I take off my hat, it might be different. Fantorang, yeah. Fantorang? What's funny about the name? I'm not sure if I get it. Because it's similar to Fanta? I don't know. That's such a fun coincidence. But it can be like that, especially in the early levels. Yeah. Pile of lumber. Yes, let's get that. And well, we got to defeat those wolves. But find only rotten timbers. Oh, really? A TV character from Norway, Fantorangen? Oh. We should party up, by the way. We should definitely party up because we have the same quest for sure. You have misplaced your trousers in game? What happened? What do you mean? What do you mean, Bacon? What game, LOTRO? How would that be possible? Let's invite them to the fellowship. Fantorang, my friend. Yes, because we are on the same quests and we look so similar to each other too, so it works out nicely. Select a good piece of timber. There we go. You know what? I need to make a tab for I need to make a tab for fellowship and kinship as well. If I join a kinship with this character. Timber. We're selecting good pieces of timber. I can see I can hear he's also fighting another one. Ooh, I aggroed too. Good thing I can heal myself, right? Singing, superstar. I sing you to your death as I slay you. In universe, like, the other person must be thinking I'm such a psychopath or something. I'm such a maniac. Level up, though. Can we get a level up in the chat? Oh, yeah, there's still all the tutorial windows. When you get drunk enough, that's what it says? Oh, I remember. I remember now. Gonna post a wiki page? Okay. Thank you, Weaver. Whoops. Didn't see the wolf there. And there's the... Oh, no. Wait a minute. There's a body there. What does that mean? A Vorthal. A Vorthal. No, wait, that's a goblin. My bad. I'm starting to kind of remember it. So we have to wait for that to respawn. Okay. Oh yes, in the meantime, we can fight this wolf. Thankfully, that didn't take too long to load. I think it's in Star Wars The Old Republic that sometimes things take quite a while to load if another player used them. So yeah, Vorthal got into some fight. And if I recall correctly now, he just went and chased like a bunch of goblins and got very caught up just slaying and slaying. So yeah, speaking of slaying, that's a gobbo, yeah. That's a gobbo. That would be very dark already so early in the game. But yeah, it's something that can happen though. But we find only rotten timbers. And yeah, I don't have to defeat any more wolves, so unless my friend here fights those wolves, I'm not gonna go for them. Now what I'm gonna do is just turn this in. Turn these in, I mean. I think Phantorang is still doing some stuff though, but I might have to fight an enemy or two here. Yes. Bring it on then. Yes, indeed. Why are there so many wolves? Perhaps we will determine the cause. Something to do with these goblins as well, probably. Some scoundrels doing scoundrel stuff, perhaps. I just like saying the word scoundrel so much. Take that, you scoundrel. Can you call the wolves scoundrels, though? They're just being beasts. They're just being true to their nature, I guess you could say.
At your service.
Take that, you scoundrel!
There you go. I knew you would remember the sound effect, Weaver. This is the Vortal's pack, I am certain. I fear that something untoward has befallen my friend. Please take this to Carnivore and tell him that I will do whatever I can to help find my friend, his son. Yeah.
How can I be of service?
Yes, this wood will certainly do. This should please the Cooper and the Vintner both. The white ships will certainly now be supplied with the finest wine from Ered Luin. Wonderful.
Will you lend me your ear?
Now that you have collected the wood, I would ask one more favor from you, friend. The Cooper in ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒, Brigadier, needs the wood to craft his casks. I would ask that you seek him out at the highest levels of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒 on the tiers of the crafters northeast of this location. Deliver the wood to him that he may build a proper cask.
What do you need?
Nature calls once again from the Vale. I can feel it curse through my being. We cannot rest on this virtue, but you have brought hope where there was sorrow, Kaiden. You have earned my favor.
Megovanen.
You have done well here, Kaiden. We will keep vigil here at Nen Hilith. I think now you are needed elsewhere. We shall not soon forget all you have done for us here at ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒. Please don't mention it. Don't mention it. Now we are done. Phantorang, well, yeah, we can just keep going our ways, whatever. That's the beauty of fellowship sometimes and parties. The beauty and also the non-beauty, depending on how you see it. We don't need to communicate. We can just, like, have the fellowship together and just do our thing on our own. Mostly when we have the same quests going on. Yeah, I think Phantorang also finished his quests, so he will also be going to the next part of what he has to do. But I'm gonna take a little bio break on the next ad break. Not gonna take too many breaks today, though. I mean, not gonna take a long break today, like for the usual things I see. Partly because I started the stream like an hour later, so it should be fine. Just maybe a snack or something. Yeah, I've been doing this thing. I've been doing this great thing, everyone, in which I have done this new rule. Not that I made up the rule myself. I'm sure other people have done this in some way or another, but this is only my 4th day doing it so far, but I am limiting myself to not taking like any chocolate or anything too sugary or with too much fat or, you know, stuff that will make you too fat on the weekdays. So only on the weekends. The kind of caveat to that is that I kind of overdo it on weekends. At least I did that last weekend. I had this I had these great Oreos, these like chocolate fudge covered Oreos. They were so good. Oh my god! And I maybe had too many of them, but at least I'm not taking that much on the weekends. So I'm hoping that will offset like the excessive sugar. You know, there's history of diabetes in my family, unfortunately, so something I have to watch out for. And not to put on too much weight, you know? Not to be too jiggly, nor too fat, nor any of that fun stuff. Because it's something that I've been concerned with as of late.
Greetings to you.
More wood? Excellent. I have been kept busy enough to think that I may soon need assistance. You have my thanks for this delivery, Kaiden. This wood will serve nicely as a cask for fine elven wine. Ah.
May Govanen.
But yeah, it's something I've been doing, so whatever snack I take will not be like that. So yeah, this is only the 4th day, but so far I've been able to do it really well. Like, I'm surprised by my willpower. I didn't think it would be this easy, but it's only been the 4th day so far. Minstrel, if you would take a moment, maybe it's the promise that I will be able to have it on the weekend that still keeps me going, I don't know. Minstrel, if you would take a moment, I have a request of you. A dear friend to me, Brethelwen, spends her days tending the grapes at Lemil's vineyard to the north and west. She sent word to me not long ago that she required a cask for a special wine she wanted to present upon the white ships. I have crafted a cask for her, but need someone to take it to her since the preparations for our departure keep me very busy. Would you take the cask to her? You will find her to the north and west at Lemil's vineyard. And yeah, I remember that area. Many quests happening there. I think there were some scoundrels there doing some shenanigans. I wonder though, now that I'm here, should I take a vocation? Should I take a bunch of professions? I don't want to take any, but I feel like they could be good for experience. And in terms of role-playing, it would fit me to also be able to do things for crafting, right? So here he is, the person that I have to talk to, I assume, because of the icon.
Mind my words, traveler.
Welcome to Falathlorn, Kaiden. You can see the harbor city of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒 up the hill to the northeast, and the refuge of Duilon is further to the north. But I can see that you have a desire to fashion goods, to practice your ability to create things of substance and use. It is my recommendation that you visit my friend Gwaloth at the terrace overlooking ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒, where many useful and comely goods are fashioned. Go up the hill to the northeast into the city, and follow the path to the left as it winds up the hillside. Atop the stairs, follow the path southward to the terrace. Gwaloth will be pleased to help you learn how to begin your journey as a craftsman. Very well. Yes, so I'm thinking historian would be fitting for me. I mean, there's nothing else that relates to singing or anything I do as a VTubing superstar idol. Is there? I don't think so.
Greetings to you.
Mibertul sent you to me. You must be interested in learning a crafting trade then. Wonderful! Ered Luin will be better for your efforts, my friend. Speak with the Master of Apprentices on this terrace, for he can help you choose a vocation in which to specialize. A vocation is a bundle of 3 crafting professions with overlapping skills. Choose your vocation with care, because you will expend a great deal of time and energy improving your skill with the professions under its purview. Once the Master of Apprentices has welcomed you to your chosen vocation, be sure to speak with a supplier. She can sell you the tools of your trade. Every profession has its own tools, so be not overshy with your coin purse. The novices will be happy to sell you any recipes you might wish to have, though I can tell you now that you will already know how to make a thing or two. Equip the crafting tools you plan on using, and find an appropriate facility. ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒 has a forge, workbench, and oven available for your use, and begin practicing your skills. You will advance in your chosen professions as you practice and seek out the teachings of others in the field. I hope you will become a skilled craftsman, Kaiden, and that it will bring joy to you and profit to Ered Luin. Excellent. Excellent. So, yes, so I think I'm gonna go for historian. I don't see why not. Scholar, weaponsmith, farmer. Yeah, I can see myself being a weaponsmith. Fashioning the tools of war or something like that. Naming them something like the ruby axe of power, the emerald sword, the superstar crossbow of the multiverse. Oh, yes. That sounds perfect, doesn't it? And scholar? Yeah, you know I love talking about lore and history and that sort of thing. I can definitely go for that. And farmer? Yeah, I can see myself chilling, just growing food and of course growing tea. Yes, of course, this fits me the most.
Sweet lad melon.
Growing tea, like they're doing in the vineyards with wine, right? Historians are unique in that they have access to the scholarly arts, allowing them to research ancient lore and use their discoveries to the advantage of their fellows. In addition, a historian has the more practical talents of cultivating land and forging the blades that are so often spoken of in the histories they study. Do you wish to learn this trade? Absolutely. Yes, this will be my craft vocation right now. Yeah, we're gonna have all these introductions. I think I'm not gonna read the quest dialogue for these. I'm just gonna do the introductions, or I might leave them for later. I'll just acquire the quests. But I'm gonna take a quick bio break and I'll leave you with 90 seconds of ads or so. As always, everybody, stay connected to the multidimensional portal, BRB. Alright, thank you for waiting. You know, something I really want to do, that I really want to do it, and I think I will do it for the future BRB screens, is to, since I'm gonna be producing a lot, and I mean a lot of songs, unless, you know, something happens, some emergency happens that takes me away from it, or whatever. I still want to do them though, even if it ends up being late. You know, since I'm producing a lot of songs for the Kamen Rider Challenge, what I want to do in this screen right here, this BRB screen, is to add... I've seen people add this thing where they have their clips playing in the channel. That's something I've been thinking of doing, but instead of doing that, what I think I'm gonna do is to have my vocal covers playing. I may still do the clip thing though, or I may have two different BRB screens, one with clips and one with the vocal covers. So most of them are gonna be Kamen Rider based, but there's a few Yu-Gi-Oh ones that I would have, and a lot of them are TV size openings, so you could listen to a full 1.5 minute song, and it will still, yeah, it will be nice to have that like in the ad break or something, or in the break screen, right? That's something I definitely want to do, so I will be looking into how to do that, to, you know, be able to have them randomly selected, shuffled. Not sure if I can do that by making them use YouTube videos, because with the clips, yeah, I have to see how that's done, because I don't know if you have to download the clips yourself and put them on your PC, or if it's able to do that by connecting to Twitch in some way. Yeah, that's what I don't know, because I haven't looked it up how to do it yet. But yeah, I'll see how I do it though. I don't know if I'm gonna have the chat stay in that place. I'm probably gonna move it to another spot and I'll have the clips in the middle. The chat might be on the left. Yeah, I think the left. Right underneath the recent subscriber and the recent follower. Is a good place for it. So yes, the introductions.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
I have always marveled at the ability of the other races to price food in the manner that they do. He kinda seems like he's speaking about hobbits, eh? Just reading a little bit of the dialogue though.
Greetings, friend.
The study
Will
of
you
the
lend me
past
your
is a
ear?
pursuit that provides us with insight into our elders and the ways that they chose. Yes. Finally, weaponsmithing.
Megovanen, might you spare a moment of your time?
Oh yeah, and also because I'm an elf, right? It's fitting for me to be a weaponsmith. It is without question that the elves have crafted the most elegant and noteworthy weapons throughout the ages of Middle-earth, and I am pleased to see that though we will soon leave this place, we will continue to focus on the arts which we have perfected in our time here. Yes. So the novice weapon crafter, where are you, my friend?
How can I be of service?
Yeah, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. It's not necessary. So let's open this crate. Whoa, yeah, they gave me all the tools too. Okay. We have to lock a lot of these things now. This knife. It is actually better than what I have equipped. Yeah, okay, I'll use the knife, but I'm gonna keep this blade for now. Oh, yeah, I can use this hat. How do I look with this hat on now? Wait, is it any better than what I had equipped though? It is, okay, it definitely is. Yeah, I can wear this. I like it. I like it. I can wear this now. I think I still have the, Okay, I have this outfit without the hat. Let's put this hat in the outfit. That's something I wanted to do, yeah. Yeah. I don't really have many outfits right now, but I'll put this here. And I can always hide it for a later time. But yeah, for now, we'll continue wearing the equipment outfit. And yeah, we'll have to craft something. So, scholar's glass, farming tools, smithing hammer. I've got to see what I have with my other characters, because I might have universal crafting tools. And I think Kaiden is one of the characters that deserves one of them. Because, you know, he is named after myself. He is me. And I am him. I am all my characters, but kind of feels closer to home when I have, you know, somebody like me. Ooh, somebody's doing something interesting. The Dwarven Market still open at Frennin's Court. Food, booze, gems, and more for sale, as well as RP and Dwarven music. Wow, interesting. I could make my way there and have take a look at it, but I'm too focused on the missions right now. So let me see the server time right now. Thursday, 4:10 p.m. I think is the server time. And that's Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's gonna be a daylight change on this month. So I'll have to keep track of that. But, okay. I have to craft something, right? Bronze sword, dagger, axe, great sword, or throwing axe. Okay. We can craft whichever one of them. Let's craft a bronze throwing axe. Or rather, maybe I should craft something I can use. Let's see, a great sword. No. A sword? It is actually better than what I have, so... I mean, can I turn this in, or... Let's use the smithing hammer. And we'll make one. Yes. I also have those universal ingredient bags. Of course, not using them right now. See, also because of what I'm saying, that I like this character, because he's Kaiden, he is me, and all that. I kind of feel like I'm no longer going to have Gwendiel be my main historian. It's going to be Kaiden instead. But I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't gotten very far with the professions on Gwendiel either, so... I can still do the change. I see the blade there on your person. May I see it? She takes a moment to admire your handiwork. This appears to be a well-crafted weapon. You are well on your way towards becoming a weaponsmith. Well done, Kaiden. Yes. Of course. Sasuga kono ore-sama. それがこの俺様の能力だ。能力 means skill or ability. So when I said that, that is my ability. You know where I learned that? I learned that thanks to Yu-Gi-Oh! To the anime. When they say Tokushu Noryoku, special ability. So when they're talking about the special effects of a monster, they usually say that. At least in Duel Monsters. Maybe not so much in the later animes. I still need to continue watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Right now I'm in the middle of the duel between Yuki Judai, Judai Yuki, and Edo Phoenix. Well, their first duel, because I don't know if they're gonna have other duels after that. And they introduced the Destiny heroes that Edo Phoenix has. And man, it's such a shame that they don't have the masked heroes in there. I know because they have the masked heroes in the manga. Judai, the protagonist, has them in his deck, but not in the anime, which is a shame. It's a real shame. Anyway. Yeah, this is about scholarship. Being a scholar. Let's get that crate. And you now have all the ingredients to make a scroll of minor scholar lore. I assume I need the looking glass. Scroll of minor scholar lore, right? Okay. Yes, let's with an age scrap of text and an early third age relic. Wonderful. Wonderful. You know, if I were to live in one of these settings, in one big fantasy setting like this, I would be a minstrel, I would be a bard too, but I would also be a scholar. Wow, that book looks great. I never noticed that. That open book, that looks really nice. But yeah, I would 100% be doing this. I would be surrounded by books all the time. These sorts of places would be my sort of place. And I would be doing scholarly pursuits like this. Is that a harp here? So they just chill playing the harp while they just read books or something? Oh my gosh. This is my place. This is my kind of place. May I see the scroll you pinned? She takes a moment to admire your handiwork. Your script is elegant, and there is nothing wrong with this scroll. You are well on your way towards becoming a scholar. Well done, Kaiden. Yes. So, finally, we have the novice farmhand near the farmland in the crafting area, but that's a little bit further away. First, let's bring the satchel of his son to Carnivore. But we will definitely be doing some farming later. Let's already equip the farming tools. Oh yeah, and I need to log also the glass, the looking glass. Captain Trainer, Taicho Trainer. Taicho is how you say captain, right? Hirimomi Taicho. Marauding Captain, a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah.
Graze the shadow upon my heart.
I think that's how you say it, but correct me if I'm wrong. This is a Vortal's satchel, I am certain of it. Do you see this pattern on the side? A Vortal stitched that himself long ago. You bring me fell tidings, Kaiden. You are sure there were no other signs of a Vortal? Some sign that my son might have been hiding nearby, safe from wolves or other dangers, but too far away to reclaim his satchel. Nay, that is a weak hope, and I must not trust to it. Some foe has brought down my son, my Vortal. That is the only answer. Did he actually die? I don't remember.
You hear my sorrows?
Oh no. The goblins have slain my son, Kaiden, and for that we will sweep them from Ered Luin. No goblin will take as much as 3 steps into these lands before we are there to greet him with swordplay or arrowhead. Go forth and slay goblins wherever you find them, and cry aloud the name of a Vortal. I would have the foul creatures know whose doom has come upon them. While you were gone, word came to me that Limel's vineyard has been defiled by goblins led by a vile creature called Pamprosh. Seek out Pamprosh and his minions and slay them in the name of a Vortal. Limel's vineyard lies northwest of Killendim. I want to rediscover it myself, Weaver. I want to rediscover it myself. That's alright, that's alright. That sucks that I forget so much, though. But hey, if I ever do my dream... There they are, by the way! Eladan, Elrohir, my friends! How are ya? How are ya? Hello again, it's great to see you both. It's great to see you both. But yeah, if I ever do my dream of making a video or a novel, putting together the story in a certain way, expanding it so that it's not one character, but rather a party of characters at least, I will be consulting the wiki a lot. And
reacquainting myself in that way. The only reason they are there is because of the high elf intro. Oh, that's so funny. And I don't remember that either. I mean, it's been a while since I did Theora, isn't it? The high elf captain. But still. I can always revisit it. I can always just revisit the dialogue in the wiki. That's the good thing. That's the good thing. These things are usually there online on wikis and stuff. This is a beautiful land, is it not? I wandered it often in my youth, but places that were once fair have long since fallen into decay. Some of the older ruins have even become habitations for foul creatures that gnaw at the edges of our lands. My brothers and I have set to ourselves the task of cleansing a few of these places before we leave. To this end, I have in my possession a token given to me by Elrond Halfhelven long ago. It is imbued with a light that creatures of evil find painful to bear. The ruins of Thamgir west of Kellondim have become infested with foul creatures. If you could slay any you find within, and then place this token there, its light should keep them from slinking back in the night. Wow, I'm having trouble reading things today, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on.
Will you lend me your ear?
Wait, woodworking? Oh, okay. It is my privilege to aid with the construction of the white ships that bring the Eldar into the west. But I have wondered of late if there was any improvement, even of small value, that might be made to the wood we use for that purpose. If you know a scholar of some skill, I would appreciate any minor woodworking lore you might be able to acquire. Thank you for your assistance. I have 1 or 2 Smire relics I can give to you for your trouble. Well, yes, Kono Ore-sama. That's your scholar that you're looking for. Let's see how I look with this. Not fitting for me. Kind of fitting, actually. And they show that for a dwarf with a beard. Fits a dwarf better, though. That looks really nice, though. I kind of like the look of this one, but looks more like for a burglar, right? And then this looks really nice on an elf. On my elf self. My elf self. Hey, that's a nice rhyme. But kind of difficult for me to say. My elf self. There you go. And that's our boy Fantarang. They already left the fellowship. So we're off in different directions now. But yeah. Let me get some water though. But I feel like I need a little bit right now. Alright. So now we're gonna do some farming, growing some tea. Actually, I don't know if I have any tea available to grow already. I remember there was some tea you could grow, but I don't remember exactly.
How can I be of service?
If you're looking for guidance, yeah, my main farmer is Bolston, and that's not gonna change, I can say that much. And yeah, with him I have all the way to the Supreme tier. I'm not sure if I have anything after that. At least that's what I remember. Okay, let's open this. Oh yeah, we got some simple rations. I guess we should use them. 5-minute duration. Probably gonna forget about it. But yeah, let's use them. Oh, Grey Hill though. Be careful with it. But here we can farm a little bit. So let's... What do we have to do? Yellow onion field. Okay. And yeah, there's all the pipeweed you can craft. Pipeweed, like, literally, it's only good for role-playing, I guess, or to admire the little details in every single, like, smoke exhale that you do. But man, farming is so much fun. I just like generating all these crops and just taking them and then generating some sort of food from that. Where's the... So where do I go next? I have to find the, Oh, they want me to activate the track crop skill. Okay. Yeah, let's put these here, I guess. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to remove the other one. Hold on. Where is the other track artifacts? Yeah, that will be important. I'm gonna be more of a scholar than a farmer, though. So I will be doing that. There's no workbench here, so I'll have to find that later. Is there a workbench here? I don't see one. No, I don't see one. It would say workbench right? This is not a workbench. Yeah. They should have a workbench here. That's so impractical. It even looks like it would be the place for a workbench and all that, but okay. But yeah, farming, like... Farming is one of those activities outside of like the video game dimensions. Talking about the RL dimensions that seems like it's so relaxing, so chill. But it's actually very, very hard work. Having to get up at 4 in the morning. Well, it depends on what kind of farming you're doing too. Like, if it is your livelihood, yeah, then yeah, like, it's so much work, so much work. I would not mind doing that if I were able to earn good money from it, but if it starts becoming my livelihood, or at least one of my livelihoods, you know, considering being an idol as my main source of income, eventually, well, if it becomes stressful. Talking about farming, not VTubing, idle work or what have you. Yeah, it sounds like it's so stressful. One thing I would love to do is be able to grow my own tea, but that's like an entirely different story. Tea is so weird. I'm not sure if I really understand how it grows. Yeah, I'm so obsessed with it, and there's still so much I don't understand about it. Because apparently where it grows on this planet, where on the planet it grows makes a difference. Yes, you can grow your own tea on your backyard or whatever, but it's never gonna be as good as the tea that is grown on this particular hill in China, in this province, or... Jeez, how does that even work, right? How does that even work? But apparently it's like that. The way also you harvest it, and also, let's appreciate the scenery, speaking of which, just absolutely beautiful scenery here in this valley. As I was saying, the trees, the flowers, those purple, violet, pink, magenta, hyacinths, the white and pink trees. Great Sakura-like feelings. It's so lovely. It's so lovely. Hold on. Am I going the right way, though? I think I'm not. No, I'm not going the right way. Okay. Time for a mount, and let's use this little whistle. Average rental mount. The speed of Old Mully. Do we know the speed? It doesn't tell me the speed. But thank you, Old Mully. It feels like it would be a waste, you know. Old Mully is here. Let's put Old Mully to good use right there. What is this here? Oh, cooked food, right. The simple rations, right? Yeah. Yeah, I have to follow this road, and then from there, I can go where I need to go. Yes. Oh, that might be another farmer right there that has a similar look to me. Lots of light armor elves around the area. Well, well, well. It's great to see. You don't see a shortage of new characters. And I'm not going to say new players. I'm going to say new characters out there on the server. I keep saying it. It really doesn't seem to me like LOTRO is anywhere close to being dead. Or let's not even use the word dead. Just being low activity. It doesn't look to me that way. Sure, it's not like a dozen players on the starting areas all the time, but yeah, there's so many. And I feel like you would see more players if we had less servers. The other games that see more players in like the starting areas and even beyond, they have less servers. Some of them tend to have less servers. Like ESO, just North America and Europe. That's it. But yes, now we're going to the vineyards. And we're gonna do a bunch of quests in there. Not just the quests that they gave me, but a lot of the quests that they're going to give me. I'm on a mission right now. I'm on a mission right now. Ekisai kota ewa. The vines were heavy with grapes all season. This vintage is sure to be of the highest quality.
Greetings to you.
I only wish that this thoughtful gift from Brigadour did not arrive during such dire times. With the situation at the vineyard, I fear that the cask may go empty for our journey. Oh no!
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
And there's our next level up. Level 8. Can we get another level up in the chat? Remember, there's also the emote, Kaide up. You can also use that. That's the situation in which it's supposed to be used for. In which it's supposed to be used. I think I said that wrong, yeah. In which it's supposed to be used. There we go. Thank you, Weaver. By this time of the year, most of the grapes have been picked and the wine already bottled. This was a very generous season, however, and many of the vines are still laden with grapes. I would welcome your assistance. Winemaking is not easy work, but performing this task will certainly add to your appreciation of the wine you drink. Harder still when nasty goblins find their way into the fields and drive you off. I think, though, you might be sturdy enough to aid me. If you would, gather the grapes from the vines still hale and hearty enough, and I will see that this cask is filled with the finest this vale has to offer. The vineyard is below us and further to the west along the stone path. Be careful of the goblins, they are particularly nasty. We got a little bit of a goblin invasion in ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒 and ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟 and the area surrounding it. What's going on? That's not good. There you are. That's exactly the right emote for the occasion.
You might be of service to me.
My friend, I wonder if I can ask you to undertake a task for me. It is bad enough that the goblins despoil ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟's vineyard, but recently a party of the wretched creatures broke into an old wine cellar and stole a number of flasks of a rare and ancient vintage. No doubt the evil creatures have already drunk or destroyed most of the wine, but if you can recover any of the bottles from the goblins in this area, I would be deeply in your debt. You can find the goblins throughout ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟's vineyard. I would not venture beyond into the ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟, however, as the goblins there are rather more dangerous. So, we have our missions, our quests. We can call them missions too, right? It's pretty much the same thing. But it's in SOTOR that they actually are called missions. We are gonna have SOTOR again tomorrow, which reminds me, let me make a note to update the game. Just in case there's an update. The last update I did was for the latest expansion they released, so I did have that update. Maybe there's been nothing new since, but best to check just in case, you know? This kind of makes me thirsty, not for wine, but for like grape juice. I'm not much of a wine person myself. Been a while since I've had it, I guess. But I prefer just regular juice, good old juice, cranberry juice, grape juice. That's the flavor that I associate with wine, even though it's not really the flavor of wine, but still. Wine can be really good. Wine is usually good after the alcohol is hitting me. On the first few sips, before the booze has hit me, it's not that good. It's not that good on me. But I can definitely see why people like it. I just don't like it as much myself. When it comes to alcohol, what is it that I even like the most? Well, one thing that I don't like, because I haven't tasted it yet that I want to taste, and I feel like I would like, is mead. Sounds like, you know, a sweet version of beer. When I was a kid, I used to think that beer was sweet for some reason instead of sour, like it is. And I was so disappointed when I finally discovered what beer tasted like. So... Oh, you heard meat? No, mead. Mead. Like the Nords. Like the Nords drink. In ESO. I know it's not just from ESO, but yeah. I'd love to have like a proper mead drink. And see what that tastes like. Let me help this person here. Perhaps we can also help each other. I don't know. And yeah, I need to defeat some myself. Oh yeah, and collecting the wine flasks in there. What was the name of the elf also? I already forgot. That sounds terrible. Hold on. We're gonna need to... Let me see the tracker. It's gotta be here somewhere. Defeat fog creatures, cleaning the field, a rare vintage. Where is the quest? Oh, yeah. So it is part of the prologue. Avorthal. Avorthal! Learn the name of Avorthal in your doom. That is your doom. Avorthal! Or we sing to Avorthal as we slay them. You will not get away. Die. But yeah. But that being said, back to the alcohol talk. That sounds a bit weird to say, but yeah. Back to the alcohol talk. What kind of alcoholic drink is my preferred drink? I guess rum? Yeah, rum is my preferred drink. I just haven't had that in a while either, I guess. Oh, shoot! Oh no! Uh-oh. Okay. I might die here. I think I'm gonna die. I really need to heal. I'm gonna die. We also aggroed accidentally. I didn't realize they were on a respawn timer from the other player. Pamprosh, the elite here, or at least the boss monster, the boss enemy here. Thank goodness for that potion. That potion saved me. It completely healed me. A Vorthal! Or a Vorthal. Like when Aragorn says for Frodo, but instead it's for a Vorthal here. We have a shattered pitcher. Let's collect that. I forget I'm tracking artifacts, so yeah, let's do that. Let's collect them. I have a new skill here. What do we have here? Timeless Echoes of Battle. Let's see what that does. I'm gonna use it before reading it. Target an enemy is only usable in dissonance. I'm not using dissonance, am I? I'm not sure. Man, that's a lot of enemies that are coming towards me. Hopefully I don't have to use another potion. Good thing I can heal myself, but it's still difficult. It's difficult in the early levels. So light armor, and I'm bleeding. Yeah, the bleeds. I remember what you all told me. Look at that! I'm so close to dying! I'm gonna die from the bleed. Hold on. I need to heal. I really need to heal. Whoa. We need to eat as well. Wow. I was like at 11 morale, and I could have died there from the bleed outside of combat. Let's have that meal because, yeah, it got very heated there. Wow. I gotta get the hell out of here because the respawn timers are, yeah, the respawn timers get to me. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we still have to defeat more goblins, so let's try to do it in an area without a lot of them. They are yellow, which means they are a little bit above me, one level above me. Well, not all of them are yellow, but still, you can tell why I have some difficulties here. Perhaps I should be using an XP booster. Do I have one of those right now? I don't know if I do. Okay, we defeated this defiler. What do I have? Let's see. Is the run speed boost? I don't need that right now. +5? No. I'm not gonna use that. I do have melee range and tactical damage. Slayer and skill lead boost. Tomb of Extraordinary Experience. Let's use it now then. I could also do the other boost for more damage, but one boost at a time. I think it would be a bit overkill to use that many. And yeah, let's use the XP boost. Not that I'm too desperate to get to a higher level already. It's also because, it's just because I want to have it used before it's too late. I mean, it doesn't have a max level, but still. Just in case, so... One more Defiler, 2 more Sentinels, alright. 4 Avorthal! You scoundrels! You goblin scum. Also, yeah, I am in Dissonance, okay. I think I'm gonna switch away from the Dissonance stance, which means I won't be able to use this anymore, but still, yeah. Oh shoot, there's the boss enemy. Pamprosh again. Didn't know it was on patrol like that. We gotta be careful. Let's get the hell out of there. See if we can find any sentinels because we still need one more. Yeah, it was tricky when I encountered Pamprosh like that because I didn't realize that a player had taken them down. And that was the area for them to respawn. So... That was a bad time I had right there. Can I even use this? Oh, so it changes that. Okay. This changes depending on the stance that you're in. We are currently in Melody. Ah, I like that name. Melody is a great name. Melody is a great name for like a person. Yeah. I should name my character somewhere Melody. Although that name would probably be taken in an MMO for a character. Melody with double Y maybe, I don't know. Such a beautiful name, yeah. Melody. It's mostly a female name, but I could easily see that as a male. I don't see any gender for that. For that name in particular. But then again, I don't see gender a lot. You see, humanity is hard to tell apart sometimes. I'm still getting used to this human form, you see? Man, that sounds kind of racist, though. Reminds me a little bit of Melody Pond, later known as River Song. Although that's a little bit of a spoiler for Doctor Who, sorry about that. But yeah, also, a fun running joke. But I mean, it's a joke, but it's actually, like, true in universe, and it makes sense that the Sontarans can't even tell, like, humans apart. And when you look at Sontarans, they're really hard to tell apart themselves. But think about it from an alien perspective, right? Most humans are just gonna look like a bunch of things of like some sort of carrot-like being with some like hair on the top. Well, hair is what they call it. It's kind of like a carrot, even if some of them have it differently. And with some teeth there, and there was a way somebody described it. I don't remember if it was something Mark Hamill said or in a sci-fi book. I don't even remember, but yeah. I need to save that as a quote, because it really gives you the perspective there. I mean, it makes sense when you look at it that way.
May Govanen.
Very good, Kaiden. Years from now, your efforts today will bring great joy to many. Hard work brings satisfaction, not just in wine making, but in all things.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
All filled and ready for delivery. I would like to thank you for your assistance, Kaiden, as I would not have been able to see this last bit of harvest along without you. This cask is meant for another, however. However, I should like to see it sent along to my friend Bregadur. It was he who sent it to me after all. Why should he not have the finest wine of the valley? If you would, take this back to him at Kellendim. Follow the path to the east and turn towards the southeast across the bridge. You will find him at the Crafters Market. We still needed one wine flask though. Where did we collect those again? We still need to defeat goblins though. Yeah. It's still telling me here. Maybe this is the filer can give me what I need. Hopefully I don't have to go too deep back in. Yeah. Excellent. That's exactly what I needed. That deserves an excellent in the chat.
May Govanen.
Ah, very good. You have done all that I could ask. Thank you for your efforts. Those wicked creatures will learn better than to raid my wine cellars in the future. Indeed. Oh, and she sells things, of course. I should, of course, buy some wine. I should get some of the finest wine in the valley. Let's sell some stuff. Okay, there's some stuff I will not be able to buy back. Yeah. The crafting stuff, let's not sell those. Not the rations either. It's time to take another one of those. There's a lot of equipment here that might be obsolete. Yeah, we can sell those. These cosmetics I'm gonna keep. I need to put them in a vault when I finally get to one. What about these gloves? These are good gloves. Let's wear them. And what about this thing? Obsolete. Alright. Anything I should buy back? Yeah. I thought I locked the 8 scraps of text. Okay. I guess I didn't. Flame of uncalled-for. Let's keep that. What was the Flame of uncalled-for for again? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, I don't remember what it was for. Unlike the Silither of all, the adamants of uncalled-for were used for unraveling the enchantments from pieces of equipment. Oh, okay. Disenchant. Okay. Yes, I was gonna say that after I read that. I sounded like it. Oh, and the blade I did, wait. Oh yeah, the bronze sword. Yeah, the bronze sword I crafted. Let's equip that. Gear, weapons, etc. Okay, thank you, Adam. Oh yeah, I forget I have a freaking mount. Let's use that. Let's keep using the mount here. I've been just like running everywhere, ignoring the fact that I have a mount. Not just like the rental mount, but I have them regularly too. So yeah, let's keep using these. Oh yeah, this is the place with the foul creatures and all that, where we also activate that light too. Okay. Is this one of the foul creatures? Can you call a wolf a foul creature, necessarily? Maybe it's foul not because it's a wolf, but because of how it is. This is a nasty particular wolf. There are foul type of men, after all, in Middle-earth. There are foul dwarves as well, like the Dour Hands. But there are also good dwarves and there are also good men, right? Yeah, that rat probably is also a foul creature. I'm definitely gonna take the scholar things in here. I probably did the same thing. Hey, nice level up. A level up while researching a shattered picture and taking some aged scraps of text. I love it. A scholarly type of level up. A scholarly level up right there.
Level up!
Yes, there we go, Sam. Glad you could make it, and thank you for that. Oh, indigo plants. We can also take those. Yeah, because they're good for scholars, so let's use those. Yeah, let's use those. I could take a cabbage, but I would only do that if I were a cook, which I'm not. I am a farmer, but I'm not a cook. So let's take care of this grey wolf. I'm pretty sure that hare is not a foul creature, so let's not fight it. Also, I think they made some changes to the game. Hold on. Let's finish this fight and I'll tell you what it is. When I highlight my cursor over this creature, a very peaceful and very just nice creature, a creature you don't want to kill, it doesn't show you a sword. It doesn't have the sword icon to fight it. I'm guessing we can still kill it. So accidents could still happen, sadly. You know, if I activate a skill while I have it highlighted, which I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do. Hell no. But there used to be a sword when you highlighted it. So I'm guessing they changed that. I think they changed that. I might be wrong, Adam. I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't remember it being that way all the time. Yeah, for example, with the rat, it does show the little sword there. The little dagger, the little sword, whatever you want to call it. But not with those creatures, so... squirrels, foxes, hares. Doesn't seem to be showing the little sword icon anymore. Some animals you can't harm, really? Okay. I didn't know that. Since, you know, I don't actually try to harm animals. Only accidents when I just keep mashing the keys for the skills too much, or when I set a trap with Bolston, with my hunter, and unfortunately one of the animals ends up falling into the trap instead of the enemy it was intended for. That's the big caveat with traps that can happen. Gotta be careful with those sometimes. Yeah, especially if you're a yellow line hunter, right? And there's the stone table, where we place the light. Thingler's token. The light of Thingler. I don't see anything different though. I thought it would show something different, like it would show the light there or something. But I didn't know that you couldn't harm some animals. That's good to know though. To prevent any unfortunate accidents, my goodness. The poor things. Yeah, in ESO sometimes though. ESO is one of those games where you have good reason to maybe hunt some of the other animals that are otherwise like peaceful. Like you have no good reason for killing them instantly, right? Like a hare. There actually is hunting to do because you get a unique kind of crafting resource to craft certain things, like hare meat. It is different than other kinds of meat and all that. I remember, I think I needed to craft it for some things I did for the Halloween stuff. Because I was missing some of the ingredients. This is the vault! Nice! Let's go to the vault here then. We can already begin doing some...
What do you need?
Some things. I'm going to rename some of these. This is going to be for crafting. This is going to be for boosts. Those are usually my chests here. And this is going to be for cosmetics. Doesn't matter which is which. Maybe I should have the purple one be cosmetics. That's okay, whatever. Let's see, we're gonna put, yeah, cosmetics is gonna have the dyes in there. Well, we don't need to put this yet. We don't need to put this just yet. We don't need to put anything there. The inventory is fine right now. Let's keep it this way for now. All right. Brigadour, where is Brigadour? There is Brigadour. Seriously, this whole talk about wine is making me thirsty for some grape juice. For some sort of juice like that. Yeah, I think I actually have sangria. Not quite the same, but, you know, non-alcoholic sangria. I have some. I'm probably gonna have that with lunch after the stream. Thank you, Kaiden, and thank my friend Breathelwen for knowing my intentions. I understand that Breathelwen was beset by goblins and that you fought many off to obtain the spirit. Know that it was for a worthy cause. I agree, Brigadour.
Gavanen, might you spare a moment of your time?
Before you leave, Kaiden, I have one more boon to ask of you. I promised a bottle of last year's vintage to a friend at Duilon to the north, and my labors kept me too busy to fulfill that pledge. I hope this does not inconvenience her. Could you deliver this bottle to ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕠𝕟 for me? The refuge lies on the road that follows the river north beyond Liminal's vineyard. If you reach the dwarf port of Keledul, you have traveled too far north. Perhaps you should make use of the horse from here to Duiland. Perhaps I should, but not yet. We have other things to do around here. Let's see, is there a workbench around here? There's gotta be one in this area, I think. Whoa. Game glitch there for a moment. Yes, there's a workbench. Let me do the yellow onion thingy. Where's my crafting tool? Yes, let's craft all of them. Farming tools. There they are. Yeah, 3 yellow onions. I just love sometimes just taking some time to craft like a bunch of ingredients and then put them together with a character. Yeah, again, that reminds me. I just haven't had time for this. And I forgot that I need to craft some food with my cook, Griselberg, and send it over to Kaiden right here so that I may use them. But yeah, I gotta talk to the novice farmhand again and bring the yellow onion. They should have just had a workbench right there in the farming area. That's so impractical. But alright, let's turn in these quests.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Your news gladdens my heart, Kaiden, and I am eager to walk among the ruins as I once did, with the sky over my head and the sun on my face. The cool shadows cast by the walls will no longer be a reminder of the shadow in the east, but of respite and restoration.
You may be of service to me.
Let's see. Yes, very good shoulder pads. My brother Kalingil is staying at Duiland, our refuge to the north. Like me, he also strives to restore the old places to help. Oh yeah, we're also getting better reputation. Like me, he also strives to restore the old places to their pristine state and may need your help. Follow the road to the high ground above Kelandim, then make your way north through a gap in the hills to reach the refuge. Alright, next we talk to Cardivore. I am making good stride towards avenging your son, if he really is dead. What is happening here? There's my minstrel trainer. Is there anything I can get from the minstrel trainer? Barter items. Oh, mentoring. Oh. Is that the only way you can get the mentoring skills, though? Or no, I think this is for more irregular sort of things. No? Okay. Yeah, I was like, no way you have to spend mithril for that. Okay. Oh man, okay. Anything of use in here? Loot strings of minor subtlety. Minus 5% healing threat. That looks very helpful. But I'm not gonna buy it right now. Anything else? A simple loot, minimum level 20. That's gonna be great. I'm definitely gonna buy that one. Maybe, as I said, I think I said this before, but maybe I should start participating in like musical events with people because I'm a minstrel here as Kaiden. Okay, you have the page for mentor there. A minstrel is able to teach other players how to play any of the minstrel-specific instruments. Okay. Once the minstrel has acquired the ability to teach an instrument, which requires more work than just going to a trainer, they are able to teach that instrument to any player, but with a long cooldown. All mentor skills share the same cooldown, so once you toss out an instrument, you will be able to do so again for 5 days. Okay. 5 days though, wow. 25-meter range, okay. Inscribe stands. These skills allow the minstrel to create instruction manuals for other players. Okay. Okay, thank you for the info, Weaver. Yeah, that will be very relevant for me now that I finally have a mini, right?
My heart cannot sing today.
What is this? Pamprosh said that my son still lives? Avorthal was not slain. My heart wants to believe, but believe the words of a goblin. Still, I cannot fathom why he would tell you this if it were not so. But if Avorthal is alive, then his capture does not bode well. I fear he will not live long while imprisoned by those outcast dwarfs. They are no better than the goblins. Oh, so Pamprosh said something about outcast dwarfs.
You hear my sorrows?
Ah, yes, I'm remembering this now. Yeah, a misunderstanding between dwarves and elves, at least with Gardevoir. You have done so much for me already, Kaiden, but there is still much that must be done if my son is to be restored. We have not had dealings with the dwarves for a very long time, and those are not pleasant memories. You were at Edelion, I believe? You remember Skorgrim's final attack on the old refuge, yes? Dwarves are scheming and self-serving, not to be trusted. We must gather our strength to lay siege to the doors of Ered Luin and rescue Avorthal from their clutches. But only Dorunguru Whitethorn, the master of Duilon, has the authority to muster such a force. Bring him the news of my son, that he is alive but a prisoner. We must strike at the doors before it is too late. Speak with Toran at the stable before you go. He will hasten you upon your journey. Like, imagine striking upon the dwarves, going all the way to Thorin's Hall. No way they're gonna do something like that. But yeah, it's Gardevoir who is, well, he has good reason to be as angry as he is, but he's not letting, he's letting his emotions cloud his judgment. That's the expression that I wanted to use.
Will you lend me your ear?
Long have my brother and I dwelt upon these shores, and much have we seen in that time. Now that the time has come for us to leave this place, and sail into the west. My brother, however, does not see clearly and wishes to remain here. We have always dwelt together, and I could not consider a day in my life without his company and counsel. He is the cord which binds me to this Middle Earth. While he is of my mind to remain, I am forced to wait for him. If you would, go to Duilond and see if you can convince Breaker to join me here at Kellandim. It is time we begin our journey. The refuge is north along the road. Very well. Is that everything we have to do here? We have the yellow onion thingy. Let's equip this, and there's my whistle. I'm not putting it in the quick access bars because, well, it's only gonna be for today. Tomorrow I'll go back to regular mounts. Well, actually, you know what? Let's put it there. I can always remove it anyway. Actually, let's do it. But yeah, here's the novice farmhand. This is why, despite how dingy it looks and everything, I tend to prefer the Thorin's Gate area. You know, the building, the greenhouse right next to the entrance to Thorin's Hall. In the dwarf area of Ered Luin. Because they have the workbench and they have all the areas for farming right there. It's so practical. One of the practical areas. Bree also has an area that's kind of practical. They have a workbench near to some fields, but still not as convenient as the greenhouse, I'd say.
What can I do for you?
I smell an onion. Oh, yes, I asked you to grow one for me. Please allow me to see the onion. He takes a moment to admire your handiwork. This appears to be the best of your crop. You are well on your way towards becoming a farmer. Well done, Kaiden. Yes. Yeah, green onion fields being grown by Sekvana. Very nice. Completed vocation historian tier 1. I've got to take a look at what this is. What are these tiers then? Historian. Oh, harmonious melody. Tier 1, 3 of 3. Oh, okay. And I get Kaiden, student of the past. Very nice. I think I'm finally gonna give myself a title. Let's see. Student of the past. This looks really good though. Friend of the mark, enforcer of helm, guard of the eye. Yeah, that will do the trick for me so far. And yes, we now head to Duilond. Yeah, we should take the stable master actually. Now is a good time for that. Man, I keep thinking the game audio is too low today. I don't know. I didn't change anything recently, so let's put it at 0.70. Yeah, I think it's fine like that. If it gets any louder, if I feel like it gets any louder, I'll change it.
What can I do for you?
There's Duilond, travel for 1 silver. How much money do I have, by the way? Let me see my wallet. 1 gold, 39 silver, and 17 copper. Okay. I didn't think I was at gold already. So that's good to see. What else do I have? 27 universal ingredient packs. 7,800 figments of splendor out of 10,000. 240 modes of enchantment. 18,242 marks. 348 medallions. 9 medallions of Moria. 20 stars of merit. 25 shards. 805 commendations. Out of that, the thing I see myself spending is the marks and medallions for some more cosmetics. At the skirmish vendors, or something for skirmish soldiers perhaps, later on. But that's another story, I think. Let me drink some water in the meantime while we continue this travel. While we take the Middle-earth Uber. Or, no, the taxi, because the Uber is Bolston. Well, you know, because it's more convenient than a taxi, perhaps. Though your mileage may vary. Literally, your mileage may vary. No, seriously. I think I've heard that in some cities it's actually better to just take a taxi. Like, it's gonna be cheaper. Or, well, the mileage is just gonna be cheaper, right? Something like that, I don't know.
What do you need?
So, ℠𝕠𝕟𝕤 has succeeded in driving the darkness back from ℠𝕠𝕟𝕤 with your aid. I too have such a task before me, but alas, I have no trinket from Rivendell to aid me. I do know much of the herbs of these lands, however, and can mix a draught that should serve to purify the nearby ruins. Would you lend me your aid in this endeavor? Absolutely.
Stay a moment.
You have decided to help me? Excellent. There is a draught I know the making of that should cleanse the taint from the ruins of ℠𝕠𝕟𝕤. I have most of the ingredients I need, but there is one remaining herb. A fragrant herb that grows on the shores of the river, running north to south below Duilon. 'Tis a simple matter to gather it, and I will do so myself, but the brewing is at a delicate stage right now, and I must keep a close eye upon it. Would you gather the herbs I need, Kaiden? Certainly, certainly, my friend. It's a grocer. I don't have anything else to sell, right? I mean, I can sell the onions. I don't need to send them to any cooks or anything. I can grow them with Bolston. Send them to Griselberg or something like that, yeah. I'm not gonna be much of a farmer, like really go deep in farming with Kaiden, but I might do that with Scholar. Maybe Weaponsmith, but I don't think so either. There was another vocation that had Weaponsmith, right? They were Prospector and Weaponsmith, so it's much more convenient for them, but correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure if I remember. But that being said, yeah, the grocer is important for... Sorry about that noise. It's important, if you heard that, it's important for cooks. And did I spend my simple rations yet? Speaking of which, yeah, let's get these rations. Maybe I should buy some rations with the grocer here. It's just that it's such a pain to be constantly eating them, since they only last 5 minutes. I'd rather use the other ones that are 30, 60 minutes long. So that's why I want to do some cooking with Griselberg and send it to Kaiden right here. You know, I am an alcoholic, but I do have like a current active character because of the nature of my alcoholism. Maybe it's a healthy type of alcoholism, who knows? There is such a thing! There is such a thing, you see? Splendid. I must admit that I wonder if perhaps Brigadur would come through on his promise. I should have known that he would not forget a friend. Ah, this vintage has a promise of aging nicely. Perhaps in some 30 years it will have aged sufficiently. You have my thanks. But are you even gonna be here in 30 years? You're gonna leave Middle-earth soon, aren't you? In 30 years, the elves will be mostly gone, if not completely gone. I think only at that point Legolas is like one of the few remaining or something. Even Círdan, or is it Círdan? The shipwright is gone at that point.
How can I be of service?
Your news is troubling, Kaiden. For dwarves to work peacefully with goblins is unusual enough, but to conspire in the abduction of an elf prince seems foolhardy, even for them. I will not call our warriors to arms just yet. Gardevoir is full of anger, which is to be expected, but as master of Duilon, it is my duty to exercise restraint. If the dwarves have indeed taken a Vorthal, we will fall upon them with such fury that the mountains shall shake at our passing. But this could also be a trick of the goblins. They would have much to gain from a war between elves and dwarves. But it's the Dour Hands, it's the Dour Hands.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
There we go, level 10. And now we get item where? Yes, not that much of a novice anymore. I have dispatched an emissary to the dwarf city of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒𝕒 to relax the growing tensions between elves and dwarves, but I fear rumor of a Vorthal's captivity may prove too great a strain for her to ease. Journey north and west along the road to ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟𝕒 and tell Gaeltine what has transpired here. Together you and she must learn the truth of a Vorthal's whereabouts and rescue him, if indeed he is a prisoner of the dwarves. I do not wish for war until we are certain of his fate. If a Vorthal has been harmed or we are unable to free him, I will call our warriors to arms, but not before. So we're gonna have another ad break soon. I'm gonna be AFK for a little bit for that, to take a little snack so that I don't go too hungry because I'll be eating after the stream. We should have, I think, 1 more hour left. And immediately I gotta get to work after the stream on the next vocal cover, which is the opening to Kamen Rider Drive Surprise Drive. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to do it. We shall see. Unexpected issues have been happening with songs here and there. And also, every song has its own unique challenges. It's been both, it's been a learning process, but it's definitely been a challenge too. It's called the 38 Kamen Rider Challenge for a reason, but anyway, I will be back. Stay connected to the multidimensional portal, as always. Thank you for waiting. Yeah, that wasn't very long. Alright. Mr. Brigger?
My heart cannot sing today.
My brother wishes to leave Middle-earth, but I believe it is time for us to stand our ground against the shadow growing in the east. With your help, perhaps, Toron will see reason. This Middle-earth which we love will soon face great peril, and we are bound to defend it. I cannot yet sail west.
Will you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
Toron must know that while I remain behind, I will ever be with him. To do this, I will need your aid. So much of this land has been our shelter and teacher, and our memories are filled with moments of joy and laughter because of this land. I think perhaps my brother will appreciate this well enough to see me on my journey as he begins his own. In the ruins of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒, there lies a sword upon a stone cairn, born once by a Dunedain who fought beside in defense of our homeland. We fought beside in defense of our homeland. I may be able to remind my brother of our duty to Middle-earth. My duties here will not allow me to leave, but I hope you will see the need I have to seal this rift between my brother and me. Will you help me? Very well, Breger. What else do you have to tell me?
Will you lend me your ear?
Ancient battles were fought at the ruins of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒, and we had thought the evil purged. Now goblins toil within the ruins and desecrate the memory of the place. I would ask that you do your best to clear the goblins from these ruins. You will ease my heart and perhaps aid my brother Toron to live in peace. You will find the goblins in residence of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒 to the west of Duiland. Please make your way there and drive these foul creatures from the ruins. I would be glad to do so. Let me see my inventory again. I got a new cape here. Let's wear that. Ah, a longer cape. Yeah, I'm still basically with like the starting gear look, but it's a complete looking look. We're not yet wearing any gear that looks like disheveled or out of sync, like a clown suit, that sort of thing. Does anybody else use the term clown suit? I feel like I'm the only one that uses this nowadays. I haven't seen anybody else say that. So what is a clown suit? In an MMO, though it applies to other games too, is when you have just mismatching gear that is most likely just like the equipment gear, and you're not wearing any cosmetics. You're not wearing a cosmetic outfit. Nothing like that. Okay, so we collect some damp, fragrant herbs. Yeah, troublesome baleflies. They look troublesome indeed. We may have to do a few fights here, that's okay. But yeah, clown suit. Kind of a funny term. But I can understand why it's set like that. Why? Qu'est-ce que I came too far. 止まらない感じるこの予感は The new beginning. That's from the cover of Kamen Rider X8. The opening to Kamen Rider X8, Excite by Daichi Miura. We might have to fight that wolf here. Let's try to avoid that combat. Okay. I think I will have to fight that, so let's see. Ooh, nice. Didn't get into aggro there at all. And I was so close to them. If I didn't know any better, I would say the grass and the flowers, the way they covered me, made them so that they couldn't see me, but that's not how the game works, is it? Well, you know, in-universe immersion and all that. That's totally what happened now. But I don't think we can avoid this Grey Wolf here. Yeah, I figured. Very well then. It's your funeral, not mine. But yeah, today we uploaded the new vocal cover to Kamen Rider Ghost's opening. Warera Omo Yue ni Warera Ari, which translates to We Think, Therefore We Are by Kishidan. I love that band so much. And I only know like 2 of their songs actually. That song and another one called Kira Kira, if I recall correctly. I need to listen to more of their music. But yeah, it's day 7 of the 38 Kamen Rider Challenge, so we are just finishing the first week out of like, how many weeks is this? 5 weeks? Let me see, 7 times 5 is 35, right? So it's 5 weeks and 3 days. From February 25th to April 3rd. So there you go. And yeah, it's really taking a lot of work. I managed to do a little bit of recordings yesterday, so I will be able to have some more bulk work done. But anyway, let's turn this in first, and I'll keep talking about that.
What can I do for you?
Ah, there, just in time. The last step of the process is to add the herbs you have collected for me. After that, it simply needs to sit for a few minutes, and the draught will be complete.
Mind my words, traveler.
The draught is ready. All that remains is for it to be sprinkled upon the grounds within the ruins of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒. It will encourage and speed the growth of the natural vines that one often finds in such places, so much so that by the end of the next spring, the ruins will be buried in a great mass of them. In but a short time, they will reduce the ruins to naught but rubble, returning them to pristine nature once again. To you I offer the honor of this task, for I find now that I cannot bring myself to destroy the place that I once loved so, even in its decrepit state. Pour the draught onto the ground beneath the 2 towers that remain standing amongst the ruins. Time and the forces of nature will do the deed with no further help from us. Very well.
Will you lend me your ear?
My duty to this land will not be complete until the terror that brought ruin here is ousted. Your efforts thus far have been in earnest and prove that you too desire to see the land restored and cleansed of the evil wrought hereon. While in the ruins, I would ask that you seek out the leader of the goblins there, ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕠. He is a particularly nasty goblin and should not be underestimated. You will find this creature within the confines of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕠, to the west of Duiland. Return to me when the beast is slain. Very well. I think what I'm going to do today is mostly just going to be the Kamen Rider Drive cover. I will not be able to work, so Drive is tomorrow, and then in 2 days is Gaim. The opening to Kamen Rider Gaim is a complex one. I recorded most of the vocals already. I can tell you that. It's multiple voices. That's the reason why it's complex. But I think I did record most, if not all of them. And yeah. And I added some vocals also from the original. I do that with some of the songs, like the one that was uploaded today there on Twitter and TikTok. Oh, what is in here? Hold on, what is that I heard? Give me a second. Was that an in-game sound? Man, that sounded like somebody was like knocking on a window or something. Like, huh? Did somebody knock on my door with a nail or something? I heard like, well, not the way I said it there, but not the way I did it there, but like, it was weird. What was that noise? Here, these are like, what am I doing here? I just saw a quest ring and I followed it. Oh, jeez. That was weird. I heard a noise. What the heck was that? Anyway, let's continue here. Right, let's get to the mount again. But yeah, today I think I'm not gonna have much time for Just Live More, which is the game opening. But if I do, I'll try to also have that. So let me explain. Let me explain also to give you the picture of how the process works. I need to actually write down the steps. I think I need to go back to Trello and do this like a board or something. But anyway, I'm trying to number the steps in my mind to tell you. I kind of know them intrinsically, but I don't always follow them in the right order, which is why it's good for me to write it down. Might be a good idea to do that. But anyway, it all starts with the audio. For most of them. There are a few of them in which I don't record the audio in Audacity, like apart from it. But most of the time, I have an instrumental of the song. If I'm able to have a TV-size instrumental, I use it. Sometimes, I am able to make a TV size myself out of the original full-size instrumental version. But that is very hard work. And very, it can become very difficult work because you have to be so precise and like a little bit excruciating. You gotta go to excruciating detail sometimes, and that's where I get really ambitious and like really have to breathe and not let my patience get the best of me because I am not good with those things. I'm not good with those sorts of things. Anyway, that's one thing, or one thing I've been doing is using a vocal remover AI, just taking the TV size version as it is. And it works out fine. But then, you know, a lot of the time it's really not that bad. Like the excruciating detail I need to do. I'm really able to do good things, like combining an instrumental version with a non-instrumental version in certain parts. As I said, my skills in both DaVinci Resolve and Audacity have been improving. But that's where it starts. I get an instrumental, and then on top of that instrumental in Audacity, I record the vocals, which are very raw, and depending on the song may require me to do multiple takes because some songs are more difficult for me. My voice may not be in a good state, especially if I stream that day like today, among many other factors, etc, etc. So the point is, some songs may take longer than others, and then there are songs that have multiple voices in them or have voices like on top of each other, even if it's the same singer. So I have to be doing multiple takes, one for one verse and one for another of the verse that's on top. The opening to Kamen Rider Gaim, which will be on Saturday, is a song like that. Another song that was like that was the opening to Kamen Rider Revise. But for that, I didn't do like a full instrumental. I just sang over the original song. I might, if I feel like I have time, I might do an actual instrumental later for the final video. Well, I'm hoping to have a final video on YouTube if it doesn't copyright strike the hell out of me. What I don't want is for the video to be muted completely or to be blocked worldwide. I already checked, for example. As I said, I checked on Build. We had the Pedro Fernandez thing, but that was funny. But also on the video, I saw that the video for the opening is gonna be blocked worldwide in Japan. Not worldwide in Japan, sorry, in Japan, which would really suck. So I'm probably gonna change the video. I would change the videos so that maybe I don't have the opening video in the background, or I use a different one, or I add another filter to it, or I don't know, something different there. So that's something that I would do. Oh, we can use the cleansing draught here, okay. But we still have to defeat these goblins, so I think I have to get to the other side there from here, so I still need to go in. I still need to go in and battle. 戦いの時だ。これは戦いの時だ。行くぞ。This is the time of battle. かかってこい。ゴブリンども。I don't know if there's a particular way to say goblin in Japanese beyond just saying goblin. Maybe I should watch Goblin Slayer just to see how they say goblin there. So I can say it right here in LOTRO. Goblin domo. But anyway, that's the process. The process starts there, and I begin recording the vocals in Audacity. It has its difficulties depending on the song, depending on how my voice might be that day. I've been doing vocal exercises. There's this great short exercise I found on YouTube. Later on, I'm gonna have to go more in depth though, because I'm gonna have to go for a longer one, because that one is like very, very short. Like when you're short on time, when you really don't want to take too much time with it, you're not going anywhere. But yeah, once I have... Oh yeah, we need to take a look at this. What is this stone? Is that for a quest or a deed or something? No, that's the cairn where we search for the broken sword, right? I think. We're lagging a little bit in game. I think it's not being reflected on the stream, but I'm taking a look at it. Once the vocals are recorded, the next thing to do is to filter the vocals with a bunch of things in OBS, in Audacity. There's a lot of filters that I need to put in there. This is where I keep telling you my skills have improved, and I keep streamlining the process that I've been doing, because it all started with, and I still mostly do it this way, with following the steps from a tutorial on YouTube. Tech Hunter, I think is the name of the channel, which is about enhancing your singing voice. You know, you reduce background noise, then you also individually remove some noises such as inhales, maybe some exhales and other things. Then a compressor, BPM, beats per minute tempo. This is not the order, I think, but these are the things you have to do, or that I do. Among other things, some other songs require different things. The Kamen Rider X8 song, the one that you listened to at the beginning and that was uploaded yesterday, I went a little bit further than usual with it because I added some back vocals for a little verse there. And for the beginning of the song has this muffled radio-like sound. So I was searching for a filter that sounded like that, and I was able to find it. It's not exactly the same as the original was, you know, like it was in the original song, but still, where do we set the other one? The first tower of Dol Ring West. Okay, Ring West. Oh, and we have to defeat Durglub, wherever this. Okay, let's defeat this one just in case it's an ad of some sort. Could it be that this is the place with the other tower? I'm gonna try doing it, if not for the chest, right? We can at least try doing it for the sake of that chest over there. Die! No, you die! Tobori Shine! Tonomama Shine! Ah, a surprise little enemy behind a rock. I see you, you rascal. So finally, after everything has been finalized in Audacity, whether I do any fancy stuff like with the X8 cover or not. Then the next thing is to record myself singing it. So yes, most of the time it's playback when you see me singing there. It's a playback thing. A lot of music videos use playback anyway. And this is how it's been for most, if not all, of the vocal covers. So I do like a playback thing, and it's not as easy as it sounds actually. I record the song and then I try to sing on top of the song so that the microphone in VC Face catches it. And it looks, my lips at least are moving enough in a way that it looks like I am singing the lyrics. It's not always going to be fully accurate, of course, but just a little bit will count enough for me, depending on the song. But again, sometimes I get too ambitious and I want to do multiple takes. Sometimes other technical issues happen and I have to do another take because of that. Oh, which one was the skill that removed inductions? This is a tough enemy. Okay, I need to see which skill canceled the inductions. Hold on. Oh, and we're lagging in-game. This sucks. Which one was it? Ah, we're lagging terribly. I might die here because of the lag. I don't see my health dropping too much, but... yeah, it's gonna heal. It's gonna heal! Ah! Which one was it? I think it's number 5, right? Okay. Well, it's good that I remember now. It's a bit late though. I think we're gonna finish the fight before that. Yeah. Yeah, the game is lagging a little bit. Unfortunately. But fortunately, it's just the game and not the stream. That might be server side rather than on my side. I'm not sure. Do I have anything that can remove bleeds? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. Then after doing that playback recording, then comes the video editing. I put together the opening, which is behind me, and I put together the playback recording. It's in the recording screen right here, by the way. This is the screen for it. So there's always a green screen so I can have the opening behind me in some way. So there's no particular order with which one I said first. I pull the opening from a video, depending on the opening of the series. Then, oh no. We're gonna need to heal here. I think I can take them, but I'm gonna really need to concentrate on this fight. It's gonna be difficult. You guys having fun? I hope you are. I hope you are, because it's the last thing you'll ever do. Alright. No, this is not the place I was looking for, but at least I have a wooden chest out of it. Anything useful in here? Nothing for me. I was hoping there would be something for scholars, but no. That's fine though. We may find a lot of other ruins around here. Yes, we need to get out here because we need to see what else there is. Like what the area is for the other flask. For the other cleansing rod. It's great though to keep hearing the little melodies played every time you use a skill as a minstrel. It's great. Ah, this is not good though. It's out of my sight. Well, okay, I'm just gonna have to wait for it to come back. With reinforcements, the bastard. Well, I hope you liked it, because it's the last thing you did. Yeah, this is where, like, the surroundings play a part in the fight, play a part in the gameplay, don't they? Yeah. That was close. I thought I was gonna aggro that despoiler. I mean, we need to fight it anyway. So the editing starts there. I put my video. I need to hit the right timing, because the way I record the videos, it doesn't immediately begin with the song playing. I need to get the timing of the beginning of the song also in time with the opening video. So I need to take a look at the audio tracks and see that they match, then play it back and start seeing that it matches. Sometimes that takes a little longer than usual. So this is one of the what's the word? The parts where you really need attention to detail. One of the most detailed parts, I guess. There's a word that I'm looking for, but I'm missing it. Attention-seeking... No, not attention-seeking. Attention-detailed parts, I guess. Well, anyway. Attention to detail parts. Deep attention to detail parts. And I removed the green screen. I changed the opening to be like a purple sort of color. I begin adding other elements then. I add the microphone. And once everything is in the right timing, then I may do some other effects. Sometimes I have some fancy effects that I can do if it's not too much on my PC, because there are some that have been awful on my hardware that I use there. And DaVinci Resolve has been giving me some weird issues with my GPU lately, but that's another story. Once I have all of that, then I begin putting the lyrics. And this is a part that takes a lot of time. It's an easy thing to do. I already have the process streamlined in the way I do it. I'm not doing them lyric video style, which is something I want to learn. That one is gonna be a lot tougher and a lot more time consuming. Even after I learn it, I think it's gonna be very, very time consuming. But anyway, what is this arrow pointing to? Shattered picture. Oh, okay. Don't pay attention to those blue arrows as much. Anyway. Once I have added the lyrics, that's pretty much the entirety of the video, and I export it. Now, this is the video I upload on Twitter, and that I will eventually, copyright issues aside, upload on YouTube. If I'm able to, right? If I were uploading it on other platforms that are not like mobile-based like TikTok, it would be the same. There we go, another level up in the chat. Let's have another one for that level 11. Where the heck do I spread this drought, though? That's the difficult thing, searching for the place for it. Finding the right place. Good thing I can take on these enemies, though. Then, I create a new timeline in DaVinci Resolve on the same project. This timeline has the settings change from 1920 by 1080 to the other way around, which is 1080 by 1920. So that it becomes vertical for TikTok. And there I make some changes. First, I add another copy of the opening. Well, I zoom in myself and the opening so that it's actually at the right size for the screen. Because it doesn't have them at the right size. With the way, you know, the orientation is on the screen and all that. I make another copy of the opening so I can also have it on top of me. And like a little bit below me. If you have seen the TikTok versions, you'll know what I mean. And if not, take a look at them. You'll see what I mean. So that the opening is also visible there. I like having it there like that. And I remove all the lyrics because I think it's too much to have the lyrics. It ended up being too much to have the lyrics on my PC, and it's hard to fit them right in place for a vertical video. The very most I could do is to have vertical Japanese lyrics, but that's too much, especially when they have parts that are in English with the Japanese. I wouldn't know how to go and do that. And there is one more thing I add that I don't have in the regular version, which is a beat reactor. It's like a little image that reacts to the music like a boombox, like those beat reactor graphics that you've seen. Again, if you've seen my TikTok videos, you have seen what I mean. It's right there in the upper right corner. I use the logo associated with each writer because every comment writer has a logo. And, well, not a logo, a symbol. You could also call it a logo, but I like to call it a symbol to also distinguish it from like the one that's a logo, like the logo for the series, mostly. And where the hell do I spread this thing? Seriously, they're all just gonna end up respawning. I think it's best if I look at the wiki or something, just so I don't just spend an eternity here fighting enemies. It's almost like I'm grinding here. I add that beat reactor thingy. Again, I learned that in a tutorial. I had to download a plugin. I had to update that recently. And I had to tinker a lot with it to find the settings that I liked, because other settings were not that good. Honestly, I didn't like them as much because you have to be... There we go. You have to be careful with it because otherwise it looks too over the place. Like it ends up like bouncing in and out too much. And it doesn't look good in my opinion. But I finally found a good setting and I saved it. Like I saved the information so that I can just put it there anytime. And so I set that, and here's where my PC gets maxed out in CPU and RAM. Like If I have Google Chrome open, I close it here because it takes a lot out of it, and it pretty much maxes it out. Or it gets close to maxing it out. It maxes it out when it renders it, when it renders the final video. And it's been giving me weird issues lately because it's been crashing a lot while rendering, and it's been maxing out my GPU while rendering, and it didn't used to do either of those things. I don't know why it's using my GPU so much. And when it maxes out to 100%, that's when it crashes, and it's not able to finish the video. I don't know why. A weird change happened to it. I didn't update Resolve or anything, I don't know why. I may have to ask this in a forum or something. And then, yeah, I export it, it has the beat music reaction, and that's all the process. Sorry if that was a roundabout way of explaining it. I'm not known for saying things in a brief manner, am I? A skill I'm still working on, that, but yeah. I wanted to talk about the process because it's relevant to why I'm taking time doing these things. But I'll talk more about that in a moment after turning this in.
How can I be of service?
Actually, while the outbreak is running, let me drink some water. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry you've heard that. But yeah, let's turn this in. It is good to know that the threat posed by this creature is no more. I thank you for your efforts there. I will ever recall your deeds this day, Kaiden. Should I care which one it is? I'm not even paying attention to which earring is better for me. I'm just equipping it. I'm just getting it and equipping it. Just like that. Yeah, let's get the other earring right here. Bright copper earring. Sparkling silver earring. Necklace, bracelet, etc, etc.
What do you need?
Thank you, Kaiden. It pains me that I shall never again walk among the spires, which I remember from my youth, but better this than to leave Middle-earth with the knowledge that they are a home for creatures of darkness. Yes, well said. Well said. Let's get those lesser Atlas essences.
Stay a moment.
A Stingler sent you to me, so might I ask a final favor of you. Our youngest brother has also taken this onus upon himself, and likely requires aid as he has not yet returned to us. If you can help him, I would be grateful. Be warned that the lands of Luin to the north are considerably more dangerous than our domain, and our brother is likewise of hotter temperament, as befits his task in that place. I last saw him among the ruins near the shore of the Greenwater, a small lake northeast of the dwarf outpost we call Gondaman. He's likely still there. Ah, yes, I'm remembering the ruins of Gondaman skirmish. I might do that eventually with this character. Oh, Metroid! Are you back from the ad? Great to see you, though. Glad you could make it for the stream for the first time. Are you able to see me? We were on the middle of an ad break right there. We were in the middle of an ad break because I run them every 30 minutes or so, precisely for these reasons, so that when you come in at another time, you don't get the ad. So, yeah, there's that. Not sure if you can hear me, Metroid. But anyway, big shout out to Metroid. He's a lovely streamer that streams, I think his focus is in Nintendo games, but he can say that himself, I'm not sure. And now his stream is so much fun to watch. I love the vibes. And I'm not saying that because I'm biased towards purple. If you see his stream, you'll see what I mean. No, it's not just that. Seriously, the vibes are so... The type of vibes I really like in a live stream. To put it shortly, I guess. So yeah, give Metroid a follow if you want to see more. How's it going, Metroid? If you can hear me. How's your Thursday going? Any plans for the next live streams? Or for the weekend or for Friday? Our plans for tomorrow will be Star Wars The Old Republic. We still have the 38 Kamen Rider Challenge project going. Uploading vocal covers of openings, 38 different songs every day. It's been so busy for me. And that will be the big thing in March. It's gonna keep me busy for the entirety of March. But what I wanted to talk about, Maniacs, was that I'm hoping to do a lot of it, and I mean a lot of it. Record a lot of these songs, and I mean the music, the audio, this Sunday. Saturday I won't be able to, because I will partly be busy editing the videos for like the song on Sunday and maybe Monday, Tuesday. I already have them recorded at least. It's just improving the audio and then recording the video and all that, as I talked about during the process, as I mentioned the process. Then another thing on Saturday is that I have to also schedule posts for the Kamen Rider Daily account. I schedule them every week on Saturday or Sunday, and I'd rather do that on Saturday itself. And then the other thing is that I have some things IRL. I have some commitments IRL that will be taking maybe a good chunk of the day, or at least will make me unable to record like a lot of songs or something. But I can definitely still do the rest, like editing and stuff like that. Hopefully I don't have to do any more recordings though, because something may come up with one of the other songs.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart.
The memory of that place will always be one of melancholy. Knowing that the goblins have been purged restores a small amount of hope to me, Kaiden. You have brought a timely resolution with regards to ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕄, and I thank you for this. Yeah, you see, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm receiving. I'm just getting whichever one of them.
My heart cannot sing today.
This blade means much, broken and dulled as it may be. Alas, the passage of time does little to dull my memories of that battle. Perhaps I have underestimated the importance of brothers.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
I did not think that the sight of this blade would move me so. This belonged to a friend of ours, a Dunadan named Thoram. He died helping us to defend ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕄𝕄 many long years ago. We buried him and built a cairn where he fell in honor of his sacrifice. Perhaps Thoran is right. There are many harsh memories here. In the west, we would be free of such pain. His source deserves a better home, away from the goblins that loot the dead. Bring it to Langlass Atrasis Lodge, north of here along the road and west of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟. He is a ranger of the north and will keep well the history of his kinsman. I will send